Set number 2 in the final match of the group stage, featuring Caroline Garcia, a delightful dream doubles player, the single world #1 Iga Swiatek, and the combo that's captured the imagination of everybody this week, Aryna Sabalenka, the world #2, who's going to play Iga in the singles later. And Paula Badosa, back from a long injury spell and starting to look like the woman who got to #2 in the world some 21 months ago. You quoted Denzel Washington just now, Robbie. Which film is that from? Was that what you're looking up?
I think it was Man on Fire. I'm pretty sure it was Man on Fire. I think if I'm correct, the full line went, are you trained or untrained? No smiling, no messing around. I mean, we both love Denzel. We've just been watching his latest movies that have just come out, The Equalizer.
Yeah, #3.
I mean, so good.
Yeah, it's a coincidence. We both different flights, but both watched the same film.
Yep.
Set in the most gorgeous looking part of Italy.
You can see it move there from Garcia.
Yeah, if you go and see The Equalizer 3, I mean, you'll know the storyline, but it's very well done. But the scenery is stunning, although we think they may have tricked it a little bit, and certain places have been moved to look like they're in the same place. There's Iga's dad and sister, the dentist. Which always sounds like a scary film as well, The Dentist.
I don't know what it's like in the UK, but I tell you what, it's a good business to be in if you're in South Africa. They charge like wounded buffalo, those guys.
So I've got another question for you when we come back.
Okay.
Try and keep up with Iga Swiatek. Good luck. First game goes the way of Iga and Caroline Garcia as they change ends. Right, thinking of scenes in films involving a dentist. And there is one horrific one. Great film, and I'll give you a clue. Well,
I'm not good with movies.
No?
No, I'm terrible.
You just brought up a movie.
No, it's because I love Denzel.
Yeah, this features Laurence Olivier.
Okay, that's before my time.
And Dustin Hoffman. And if you haven't seen this movie, I'll recommend it to you. My only problem is I've forgotten what it's called, so give me a second.
Dustin was a legend. First look at Paula today.
Robbie, it's a 1974 film, and it's got a fantastic cast that also includes Roy Scheider.
Yes, I know what it is now.
Actually, it's a 1976 film based on a 1974 book, Marathon Man. Have you seen it?
No.
You've got to watch it.
Okay.
And when you get to the dentist bit, if like me, you don't like going to the dentist, hide behind the sofa. We've gone off a tangent a little bit. Let's get back to the tennis, Robbie, because the man who has dazzled us, not with his bright teeth, but with his brilliant backhand over the past 2 or 3 days, Grigor Dimitrov is waiting to have a word. Grigor, you probably are not expecting this question. Do you like going to the dentist? Have you got a particular fear of dentists?
No, I fucking hate it. I mean, I hate it.
We understand your sentiments, but we apologise straight away for that comment.
We know exactly how you feel now about the dentist, Grigor.
I hope you still go twice a year, though, to make sure that nothing is going wrong up there.
I've increased it to 4.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, just to make sure always good.
Listen, your backhand this week, I mean, the angles you create, you make it look so ridiculously easy. Does it come naturally to you?
I mean, I guess. I think this is also one of the first, I think, shots that I learned. After the slice, I think slice was the #1. And then, actually, I speak often about that with my dad. And I always ask him, like, why do you taught me with one hand? And he says, son, that's all I knew. So now it makes more sense. But I'm very happy. I love this shot. Honestly, I really, really love that shot. And also over the years, I've tried to improve as much as possible. I think it's just never easy, especially when you have to plant the right leg through, and movement. It's a bit more specific, but I absolutely love it.
Grigor, I'm a tennis dad as well, and just take me back to the early years. I get a warm feeling when you speak about your dad like that as your first coach. What was it like in those days when you were a young guy? Was Dad quite tough on you? Did he make you put in a lot of reps? Or was he, very fun about the sport in the early days?
No, actually totally the opposite, to be honest. Like, he was very easy with me. He always made me choose. He always said, do you want to play? Yes or no? Yes, then let's play. No, then stay home, do whatever you want. He never forced me for anything, and I think that was one of, the biggest thing that my dad did back then, and never forced me, never pushed me to do anything, to be completely honest, anything. But also I come from a very sporty family. My mom is a former volleyball player. My dad taught me how to play tennis. So, I mean, sports was naturally my calling, and I love doing it even till nowadays. Anything that I can do, like outside the court. I mean, I play squash, badminton, paddle, tennis, football, like whatever it is, I'm in. So I just love being outdoors and experimenting and learning new sports and using my body, my movement. So, oh my God, that was ridiculous. Good shot. And yeah, I mean, that's that. But actually, my dad was, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I was not practicing that much early days. It was maybe hour and a half, and that was about it.
Well, listen, Grigor, we're heading towards a break, but quickly, looking at the state of affairs, how confident are you that your kites are going to make it through to the final?
A lot. I mean, obviously, like, I think, the past days has been very interesting to sit on the side and learn. I mean, I don't know. I wanna keep on improving. Learning from all the players that are out here. You can always see something different and just try it. And who knows? Maybe apply it at times. It's a very I just love to watch women playing, though, because, I mean, they're striking the ball so purely. Oh, my God. And on the side is joy to watch.
Well, listen, it's a joy to talk to you. Good luck the next time you go to the dentist, and good luck for the rest of the week.
Yeah, sorry for my language, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Apology accepted. Of course, we apologise again to all of you, but every now and then somebody says something they don't mean to say. It's live television, but hope it didn't spoil your enjoyment. And this particular set is bubbling up nicely. We've got another deciding point.
It's out.
Game tied.
What a point, and what an important point to win.
Well, we thought that this particular set was going to intrigue and delight us. Early signs are it's going to do exactly that. Stefanos wants to get in on the act. And Grigor mentioned it during that little chat there, how beautifully the women are striking the ball. And of course, it's great to watch tennis on television, and we're delighted that you are here keeping us company. But whenever you get a chance to get down to a tournament, particularly when the top players are in action, it is worth spending a little bit of money and getting the full effects of the crisp, powerful striking that really is out of this world when it comes to the top players on such a consistent, regular basis.
Love 15. Love it.
Well, being friends, good friends, of course, means you don't have to say sorry, but Badosa got that one wrong. And Sabalenka gets that one wrong, and straight away, break-back point opportunities for Garcia and Swiatek, 4 of them.
Here always a little bit of tactics that needs to be discussed before each point. That's typical in dubs. The server saying where they're going to serve, their partner, am I going to cross or stay?
Sailed close to the line with the backhand volley, must have caught the back edge and then floundered at the net, so still hope for Badosa and Sabalenka on serve here. And we need to keep reiterating the importance in particular for the Hawks at this stage of winning every game they can if they're to have any chance whatsoever of climbing into the top 2. There's a break back. Uncharacteristically inconsistent game, rather than set, not a set yet, but game from Sabalenka, who, aside from a couple of awkward moments, has looked so radiant and calm. Robbie said it on the first day, she looks so well. Obviously, she's enjoying playing with her friend, but the competitive juices come to the fore as you get towards the end of the qualifying stage. Of course, she wants to be here for the final, and of course, she's got to play Iga Swiatek in the singles later on.
Craig Courtcraft, wonderful ground stroking. Different shapes of shots.
15.
That's a proper shot. Pulverizing the forehand.
15-30.
Yeah, that's where she's so intelligent. There's no panic there. She doesn't try and hit the ball too hard because she knows it's the angle that does the damage in doubles.
Yeah, must be such fun to hit an angle like that.
Yeah, almost parallel with the net, that one.
Usain Bolt's not getting close to that.
Yes.
In the air, dropped.
40-30.
Extra fielding practice required for that young lady.
That's real close.
Just deciding point receiver's choice.
That is some old school doubles. Just glide in, hit that backhand volley out in front of you.
And a great reaction from Tsitsipas on the bench. I don't know if you saw, he had both arms up in the air as if to say, oh.
Doesn't get better than that.
Absolutely.
a good move. That's a good move too.
Game time.
And it's another break. Ooh, now that's maybe a dance routine that does need a bit of work.
That was a Brian's chest bump, that was.
And it hurt. And look at the reaction on the bench here. Dimitrov, Tsitsipas, Lloyd Harris, all loving it. And of course, you won't see this much frivolity when they're contesting a Grand Slam title, but seeing the true personality, the genuine enjoyment of what they're doing. It's another dimension. Oh, but Robbie.
Oh, everybody's out and about.
That's Grigor after he's been to the dentist and hasn't had to have a filling.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You know, we need to have the interview with them dropping the F-bomb and then Marcus's comment with that clip right there.
15 love. Fifteen. Let's see 15.
Wow. She leapt into that. And she reaps the rewards.
How many great backhands down the line have we seen today? Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there or get tattooed.
Fortune.
What you don't want is ball meeting body. That hurts.
Well, the breaks keep on coming. The good news is that there's no break in the entertainment. This is wonderful. Mixture of everything. And the Hawks fighting like mad to get the points they need in this game to keep their distant hopes of reaching the final alive.
Love 15.
It's definitely Caroline's dad with the blue glasses on. I'm pretty sure that's Mum. It's given a good shot to play to the net person. Not try and go left or right of them, but go straight at them. Caroline's dad very instrumental also in coaching her.
I'd love to know what Iga's dad was saying to her, his other daughter, just then. Yeah, whipped away into the open space. I mean, her wrist skills are ridiculous.
Good was that? What a show they are putting on this court. Show-stopping stuff.
Yeah, and they have to, because Robert Lindstedt's team need every point possible. Now, this, every time I see it, scares me. It's Climb Yaz Island. It's got the world's biggest indoor skydiving flight chamber, the world's tallest indoor climbing wall. Right now, though, it's the teams looking to climb into the top two inside the Etihad Arena to make sure they're in the final tomorrow, which starts at 6 p.m. Gulf Standard Time. Robert Lindstedt, well, he'd love to be there. He is so competitive. He knows he's got his work cut out, so has his team. But if Garcia and Swiatek can continue to find the sort of inspiration they produced towards the end of that last game, then anything's possible.
Like you hit that kind of a message, and then it was like... Yeah. Sometimes we think it's slightly earlier, she's late. Oh, yeah. Come on.
As things stand in the tie, well, it's close. The Hawks 8, the Kites 9 at the moment.
Let's
1 point for every game you win. 2 points, a bonus of 2 points should you get to a super shootout after overtime and win that. I'm just wondering, Robbie, the way the mass is panning out, the Hawks might need to do that to just clamber over the teams above them.
Yeah, the fact that they lost the opening set really does put them behind the 8 ball.
So what interests me there, Robbie, is should that look to be the case and they're winning the last set, would they then actually have to lose the conventional tie-break, which would be 1 point, to have a chance to win 3 points in the super shootout?
Yeah, that is definitely a possibility tactically.
Oh, she's found it. Curls it back in.
But of course, simultaneously, the kites will be accumulating a lot of games as well as a result. And because they're trailing the kites, that actually might not work in their favor. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I thought I'd throw something out there. But anything, we know, Robbie, that anything is possible this week.
That's where she's so good. Multiple major winner on the doubles, of course. Sabalenka has been there and done it too, with a different style of tennis. Casper's parents in the house. Mum on the right.
She's missed it. She's going to challenge, but I think she has missed it. And of course, if she has, it's a very decisive move in the game. I think it's long. And I'm wrong. Wow.
30-40.
I mean, he was calling it out.
They're not convinced.
That ball did not deviate on its path, and a well-struck shot never does. The Poles are delighted, and understandably so. They're going to have a lot to cheer about in the next decade or so.
Yeah, we've got the Polish TV team next door to us. They travel all over the world following Iga and Hubie. Such exciting times for Polish tennis. We mentioned Italian tennis as well, basking in the glory of Yannick Sinner's run at the ATP Tour Finals, which led to the biggest ever television audience for tennis in Italy. Rivaling big-time football match attendances in terms of the television viewing.
Wow.
Stunning looking event as well, I have to say. They've done a great job. They're similar to the O2 in many ways, but it's such a fine spectacle, whether you're there or you're watching on TV.
It's a country with a strong tennis culture, isn't it? That always helps.
Well, there you go. We're going to get another challenge, having got the last one wrong. I won't tell you that I think
it might be wide. It might be good for length, but not for width if it is out. That's my guess.
You're going out. I'll say in.
Full stance. That's a 2 challenges from me.
That was good for both boxers, that one. That's how good it was.
Well, this could be a decisive win. 6-3 in this format is big.
$13.15.
I'm not sure if we'll have a chance to talk to Lloyd Harris down on the bench, but if we do, he's going to be a happy man at the moment, not just in terms of how the tennis is going, but his beloved football team are going well as well. We'll pass that on to him. Well, the top two in the world went hammer and tong, and eventually the world number 2 forced the error out of Iga Swiatek's partner.
For a while there, Iga thought she could take them both on.
It's long, and that brings up match point. By the way, if you're wondering, Lloyd Harris is a Spurs fan. If you're planning to watch the highlights of the Premier League later, turn away now. But Spurs are winning 2-0, so Lloyd will be pleased. Still a long way to go in that game, and here, 2 match points for Swiatek and Garcia. No. Oh, how costly might that just prove to be?
It was a good move. It was a very good move from Garcia. I like the play. Normally, he's so proficient in the forecourt. Should be gutsy enough to make the cross again after missing that one, because it was the right thing.
Sun death point, and Aryna Sabalenka elects to receive. And this time Garcia gets it right at the net. And she and Swiatek get the win, and they get it in pretty comprehensive fashion as well. 6 games to 3, 6 points to 3 in favour of the Hawks over the Kites. How is that going to affect the overall standings?
Well, we knew there would be a formidable duo. The firepower from the baseline of Swiatek with the net prowess of Caro. They were twice as good as their opponents. And the scoreline is reflective of it. 6 games to 3.
Well, we heard from Caroline a little earlier, of course, playing alongside the world number 1 for the first time. She didn't want to let her down. she most certainly didn't. Let us hear from them both courtside with Adrian.